Inko sonoko akino suaya, ino mosoko akina, si kayino suaya. The sacred cosmic fire of peace. Welcome, sweet ones. It gives us great pleasure to be with you in this magical month of December, as you experience the sacred cosmic fire of peace through the overlighting of Helios and Vesta, amplified through the 1212 gateway and the solstice energies on December the 21st. Throughout this year, you have been taken deeper into the knowing of yourselves as these sacred transfiguring flames of divine love through the activation of the petals of the Christ at heart, and deeper into the new earth templates of this golden age of light. And now, sweet ones, as you experience the powerful planetary energies in this month of December through the petal of your peaceful heart, you are drawn into the divine causal body of Helios and Vesta, surrounded in an electronic ring of fire, a shield of pure God essence, additionally activated by your beloved I Am presence and sustained by the sacred cosmic fire of peace. This further assists the group I Am Avatar Consciousness of Light Directive in the focus of the creation of heaven on earth. Furthermore, the solar crystalline consciousness amplifies and activates through your etheric electronic body of light, your I Am Avatar light body, as well as increasing your light quotient as you walk the pathway of divine love. As the patterns of perfection amplify through the unity grid of divine love, you are offered an opportunity to experience the sacred cosmic fire of peace through Helios and Vesta's great spiritual sun temple of light, within the etheric sun behind the physical sun. Within this sacred spiritual sun temple, you are assisted in the releasing of old stresses and three-dimensional templatings that have created eras of misalignment within your lives, wrapped in these beautiful copper gold and pink gold flames of God's infinite perfection. So without any further ado, let us move into this experiential transmission of light and the experience of the sacred cosmic fire of peace. Let us start by setting our sacred space as you come together now as one unified cosmic heart. For a moment now, sitting in your sacred space, simply breathing into the body. Breathing initially in through the nose and out the mouth. And as you breathe out through the mouth, just allow yourselves to release all that needs to be released in this now. Breathing in gently and breathing out in such a way that you start to release what is needing to be released in this now. And finding a balance now in these deep rhythmic breaths, feeling into the body as you start to breathe now through the nose, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose, and focusing now on the lower abdominal muscles, expanding the lower abdomen as you breathe in, contracting the lower abdomen as you breathe out. And just finding this rhythmic breath that allows you the sense of breathing in the light of creation and releasing what needs to be released through this in-breath and out-breath. Good. Now have a sense of merging with your beloved I Am presence, the highest aspect of your soul light within the cosmic heart of Mother, Father, God. Feel this connection being made now, taking you deep into your heart. And now activating the Christed petals of your sacred heart. Your peaceful heart, your loving heart, your healing heart, your joyful and happy heart, your innocent and open heart, your powerful heart, your knowing heart, your passionate heart, your overflowing and prosperous heart, your trusting heart, your heart of integrity and truth, and now your intimate heart. As these petals of the Christed heart activate now to the maximum cosmic law can allow, you bring a focus back to the peaceful heart, sweet ones, which activates in this month of December. And now you connect to all the illumined beings of light from on high as you invoke the overlighting of Mother, Father, God. And calling in now the Pleiadians, the Sirians, the Andromedans and Arcturians, all of the light, the Brotherhood of the Light and Lord Melchizedek, the Archangels and their divine feminine counterparts, the mighty Elohim and their divine feminine counterparts, Lord Melchior, the Galactic Logos, Helios and Vesta, the Solar Logi, Sanat Kumara, the bridge to Solar Christ consciousness, Lord Buddha, the planetary Logos, and now calling in the Ascended Masters and Ray Masters. Wonderful. And now calling your Master Guides, your Guardian Angel, and all other beings of light from on high you personally acknowledge. And now just feel yourself connecting into the unity grid of divine love, connecting to the light workers and star-seeded ones, and all those joining you from around the globe in this solstice celebration. Good, sweet ones. Just get yourselves comfortably relaxed now, grounding into the crystal heart of Mother Earth as we go on the start of our journey into the energy and experience of the sacred cosmic fire of peace through the overlighting of Helios and Vesta. This is done in the form of an invocation to deepen this experience for each one of you individually and collectively. Embraced within the divine causal body of Helios and Vesta, and wrapped in their copper gold and pink gold flames of light, I am now surrounded in an electronic ring of fire, a shield of pure God essence. And I find myself traveling in my Merkaba vehicle of light, entering now into the great spiritual sun temple of light and solar heart of Helios and Vesta. Through the overlighting of these sacred beings and our guide parents for the solar system, I bring a focus to the petals of my Christed heart, activating in particular now the Christed petal of my peaceful heart, as I experience the anchoring of the sacred cosmic fire of peace and the fifth dimensional earth template of solo Christ consciousness. Through the patterns of perfection and the sacred cosmic fire of peace, I glimpse the Akashic record keepers, giving me the insight and understanding as to my life lessons through my pre-birth agreements and karmic contracts, and how each perceived challenge and experience I have chosen has taken me deeper into the cosmic heart of all creation and into the next level of my soul's blossoming, magnificence and light, through my ability to embrace the full range of my emotions. I understand all is divinely perfect within the seemingly imperfection, and in this knowing that the pathway forward through the Christed timelines is one of love, forgiveness, and universal peace. Helios and Vesta now placed within my heart chakra, a Zolkin wheel of light, a spinning disc of light, transforming into light every thought, feeling and action, vibrating at a lesser frequency than the patterns of perfection and God's infinite, unconditional, divine love. Surrounded now in this electronic ring of fire, I bring a focus to my physical body. As I wrap each body part and organ in this beautiful cosmic fire of peace, releasing out stresses, traumas and pain within my physical body. As the subatomic particles within my body start to spin in these increased light frequencies, I activate the external lines found along the 12 acupuncture meridian lines within the body. Through these 144 spin points of oscillating ray frequencies, I bring in all the healing frequencies that I may need into each body part and organ, knowing that my physical body is a temple of light, a radiant expression of my God Self, as a sacred transfiguring flame of divine love. As I breathe deep into my body, wrapped in these copper gold and pink gold flames of Helios and Vesta, I trust and surrender into the divine intelligence of my body, as I trust and surrender to life in peace, gratitude, and appreciation of all that I am. I am now placed in a light healing infusion chamber of light. This light healing infusion chamber infuses each subatomic particle within my beingness with a bioenergetic matrix circuitry of the crystalline life code seed atoms. This crystalline infusion of light bathes my organs and body parts, central nervous system and sensory system, the brain chemistry, the biocircuitry, and the endocrine system in a beautiful healing light, assisting in the rejuvenation of my physical body, increasing my energy levels and recalibrating my lower body. I now direct these light ray frequencies and the sacred cosmic fire of peace into the unity grid and crystalline matrix of divine love, allowing all life to experience this recalibration of their lower bodies, increased vitality, peace within themselves, and the rejuvenation of their physical bodies. I now experience a molecular restructuring chamber of light. As the subatomic particles spin in increased light frequencies in resonance to the new earth templates and amplified through the super electron, old false beliefs, judgments, and cellular memories of pain and betrayal, victim and persecutor consciousness, resentment, anger, shame, and guilt are released and absorbed into the sacred cosmic fire of peace. I bring a focus to my relationships and send gratitude to each person within my life that I have connected with along both the karmic and Christed timelines. Forgiving and loving, and simply letting go of any perceived expectations of how our relationship should have been, as I deepen into the sacred cosmic fire of peace. And now I direct these spiraling light particles and the sacred cosmic fire of peace into the hearts and minds of all humanity, allowing all life to truly know that we can all live in peace and gratitude as one unified cosmic heart. I now experience a purification rings of fire chamber of light. This light chamber comes in through rings of light around the lower bodies, removing toxic energies, implants, elementals, and whatever else needs to be purified in this now. And now I direct these purification rings of light and the sacred cosmic fire of peace through, within, and around all areas on Mother Earth, needing this purification and increased crystalline light frequencies, allowing all life to experience this purification, balance, peace and renewed sense of equilibrium. I now activate the crystalline sand DNA templates and the 12 fire letters within each one of my 12 strands of DNA through the appropriate scalar wave programs, taking on the solar crystalline matrix at a cellular level, activating my I Am avatar body of light, and increasing my light quotient as I experience an increased level of solar Christ consciousness and the knowing of my service work in peace and harmony and love upon the sacred earth. I now see before me a most beautiful and sacred being of light. My beloved, I am present. As my beloved, I am presence now merges with me, I experience a full activation and actualization of the petals of my Christ at heart, illuminating every subatomic particle within my beingness. My Christ at heart takes me into the knowing that I am home. I am and have always been embraced within the cosmic heart of Mother, Father, God as a magnificent, precious, illuminating, sacred transfiguring flame of divine love. I now connect into the group I Am Avatar Consciousness of Light, as together we surround Mother Earth and all her life in the beautiful copper gold and pink gold flames of the sacred cosmic fire of peace at this time of the solstice. And now, assisted by the many legions of light from on high, I connect to the 12 golden solar sun discs within the 144 crystalline grid of divine love. I now experience these energetic spirals through the golden solar sun discs linking into the petals of my Christ at heart. As my heart actualizes the solar crystalline light frequencies, I now experience the crystalline matrix of the New Earth templates through one unity consciousness, divine love and world peace. The petals of the Christ at heart now anchor and activate through the heart chakra of every man, woman and child on this earth plane, choosing to experience this golden age of light, choosing to experience one unity consciousness. I now come back into my sacred space, grounding into the crystal heart of Mother Earth and the cosmic heart of Mother, Father, God. I am a sacred, transfiguring flame of divine love. I am all that I am.
Hello, I'm Nora WalksInSpirit. I am a diamond light code transmitter to the multi-dimensions of crystal grid systems beyond the beyond. I work with the infinite masters of light who connect and communicate to me on deeper levels of infinite oneness consciousness that I bring into my inner body, inner mind, and receive heightened superconscious messages, visions, and I walk into those grid systems of time as a universal shaman. And so I'd like to extend my harmonic Christmas wishes for a greater balancing upon this planet for the new year of 2022. And I'm happy to join all of you and all of Loren's energies to bring forward a positive, accepting vibration of light consciousness throughout 2022, so that all hearts and minds would be focused on simply receiving the new light vibrations, to heal their hearts and minds, and to release those troubled and tangled thought forms that's tightening and blocking us from receiving and balancing our soul light consciousness back into reality. And so I'd like to bring in an activation of stillness, moving you into a higher state of gathering in your originating soul light consciousness. Because I know throughout 2022, it's going to be integrations of the soul light consciousness into higher states throughout the monthly gateways, equinoxes, solstices, eclipses, everything that has generated a high frequency of letting go throughout this year of 2021. It's going to be amplified, and it's going to increase weekly and monthly as the lunar activities increase in vibration. And so I'm happy to deliver an activation to gathering in your energetic minds and hearts and inner soul child to step into the oneness consciousness of your true soul light master. All right, so here we go. We just begin with the stillness. As I anchor my feet on the floor and ask for the infinite masters to begin aligning, balancing, and harmonically tuning to these light vibrations that is arriving, and to amplify all your hearts and minds with directions and actions to follow for the new year in 2022. We welcome the star elders and star nations who speak of the intelligent crystals of intelligent light beings in the realms of universal grid systems, who do transmit crystallizing, magnetizing frequencies of light onto Gaia. These transmitting, crystallizing, magnetizing light vibrations are beginning to pulse onto the networks of all communications of intelligences that we have been awakening to and have begun listening in a heightened state of awareness and will begin integrating through the upcoming years of 2022 to 2032, in the next 10 years of this heightened vibration of ascension.
Ja, abadede should yadi yadede kiedena abadede bahadede show ite.
I am asking the infinite divine master beings of light to begin quietly elevating all hearts and minds into infinite light master intelligences, and to pour this same light crystallizing frequency into all aura fields. Breathe in these crystal light energies that is surrounding you now. It is building protective shields of light around your aura bodies, your inner hearts and inner minds, so that as you are listening, you are receiving without interruptions. These infinite masters of light intelligences arriving with the ancient ones come to assist in this planetary ascension of light, and it shall begin permeating, more crystallizing and magnetizing consciousness fields onto all of Gaia's kingdoms and elements, not just on Solstice, but throughout all of 2022. You who have ears are listening to these infinite frequencies and tones that have begun breathing into your hearts and minds and tapping into your aura fields and transmitting into your chakra bodies. Anchor your foot chakras deeper into Gaia's energetic heartbeat. You are feeling your higher soul's essence of a light consciousness arriving on top of your head, on your crown chakra. This light essence of your soul's presence that pours onto the crown chakra in tingling vibrations moves into the pineal crystals within your inner mind's eye. Your inner ears are tweaking, and you are gently breathing this energy down through the throat chakra. Down, breathe the light vibrations into your heart chakra. And as you breathe out, expand your heart across your template as you transmit light throughout the entire body. And these are light crystal particles that are shimmering around in your aura fields and breathing into your inner hearts and inner minds. You are becoming aware of these heightened, tingling, ringing vibrations around you and upon you. It is your own soul's light consciousness that is arriving and transmitting a beautiful spark of divinity into your aura fields. Visualize these beautiful sparks of light of your own divinity of love. And breathe in the light vibrations. Knowing there's a shimmering of abundance that is arriving for all in this very new year. Yeyoweya injutoro and jitorono kamade. Yeyoweya, you are breathing in a new light conscious vibration, pouring down upon the crown chakras into the inner mind's eyes, ears, and inner mind. And into all of your chakras are these crystallite frequencies filling you, healing you, and amplifying your own human consciousness in every breath you take. You are quietly elevating into a new vibration. The Arisho, you are lighting up. You are synchronizing to crystallite particles that is floating within the aura fields. And as you are breathing in these light particles that you cannot see, you are feeling the light vibrations infusing and integrating within every breath you take. All is in absolute protection as columns of light that you cannot see but feel surround you in heightened vibrations. You are receiving and transmitting a soul light consciousness that you are breathing in now. And all is in absolute peace and absolute harmony as you are breathing in and breathing out. Visualize that you are creating a magnetic pulse within your heart of crystal vibrations sparking and dancing around you in the counterclockwise momentum. Feel the magnetic vibrations sparking on top of your head, sparking inside of your heart, tingling on your fingertips. Feel these vibrations as you are breathing in more of that which you cannot see, but are connecting into.
The abadid shadow and
in you know different tones, different sequences of vibrations are the sacred languages of connecting and communicating, and the harmonic vibrations of light that you are listening to in my words.
the added shoda
Is amplified in the stillness quotients of the crystallite vibrations that is ringing in your ears, in her mind, and in her heartbeat. Breathe it in once more and focus on the sounds and tones that you are hearing in the stillness. You are breathing in a crystallite consciousness from within your aura fields. I am seeing sacred geometric spheres and strands of pristine diamonds dancing and transmitting on your head, heart, hands, and feet, and transmitting into all other chakras of the body. And the body and the mind are resonating in every breath into these light spheres and diamond sparks. And that is transmitting in and out of the chakras on every breath you take. Breathe in even deeper and slower as you anchor this light consciousness into your heart and mind and into your body. Anchor your feet into Gaia. To be anchored in your body of this light consciousness, you must be anchored into Gaia's body with your foot chakras. And as you breathe in and out, you are delicately adjusting, aligning, and harmonically attuning to this ringing light vibrations that you are hearing. And that is of your soul's light consciousness that you are breathing into your inner child, coming to know your original crystal light consciousness of who you are. All is in absolute perfection. All is in protection as you are resonating, rejuvenating, and reclaiming all of your crystal light magnetic powers that are now pulsing inside of you now and transmitting out into your crystallizing light aura fields. Feel your power pulsing from deep within your heart as you are connecting to this crystal light soul consciousness of who you are, no longer separated from. Simply listen and focus to these ringing tones and vibrations of your light vibration that is empowering you. Will continue to empower you to step through the many doorways of transformational consciousness throughout 2022. Yes, your consciousness is beginning to shift into the light vibrations of light crystal codes that you will be aligning into and beginning to fuel your crystal light soul aura bodies and matrix fields. It is here and now, wrapping around you, and you are aware of how your feet and the energies of light is tapping up under your foot chakras, anchoring these vibrations into your feet, anchoring these light vibrations around you and in you throughout your entire body. And as you receive more of these light crystal frequencies dancing in your auras, tapping onto your hands and feet, simply feel the static magnetics. Listen more to the stillness of all that is around you. Now, slowly open your eyes. Continue to hold these higher light frequencies that is ringing in your ears and ringing in your mind and dancing around you. Hold on. Stay connected. And continue to breathe in and out slowly and gently. To integrate your soul-like consciousness of love. Let that love pour into your heart now. You are ready now. You are ready for the new year of many lunar activations and events that will allow your soul light consciousness and your soul light connections into the many realms of your mastery timelines to be set in motion for you to step through those doorways and passageways of time where you are connected today and you are ready for tomorrow. We leave you now, child. The activation is complete. They are connected and ready to communicate to their higher intelligences beyond the beyond. We just give great gratitude and thank the infinite masters of light intelligences who poured the crystallite soul vibrations into all hearts and minds so that all would remember their power is still deep within, side of their bodies, inside their minds. And as they stay connected to the light consciousness that they breathe in and out of their crystal light soul, they will be elevating with Gaia each day. Thank you for all of you who joined me today in connecting and becoming your original soul-light consciousness through the stillness. I look forward to you joining me in the new year for my Mentoring into Mastery courses. And you may follow me on NoraWalksInSpirit.com. Happy New Year. Have a beloved Merry Christmas. And gracious, gracious solstice celebration. Bye-bye.
Soul Shine, activations and meditations for unity consciousness.
Yes, welcome to the Winter Solstice 2021 activation with the Arcturians and the Galactic Center. You can just relax and receive as we download the information from the Galactic Center to help us on our path in the new year of 2022 and to celebrate this deepening season in the last few days of December. So we're starting with the Arcturian Galactic Center transmission on the winter solstice, and also the summer solstice for those in the southern hemisphere. We're starting the first of 3 deepening cycles. This first deepening cycle will bring down the energetic information to help us connect with our higher self or I am presence in the last few days of December, which is also celebrated as the 12 Holy Nights. If you'd like to meditate with the transmission, you can gently place your awareness in the center of your head, which is the energetic center that allows you to connect to your I am presence, as well as the Christ consciousness. Continuing to deepen the Arcturian Galactic Center winter solstice transmission. Here we're connecting with the information that will connect us more deeply to our I am presence in the 12 holy nights following the winter solstice. We're now entering the second deepening cycle of the Arcturian Galactic Center Winter Solstice transmission. We're connecting with the Galactic Center to open up our own heart center, to deepen our interconnectedness, compassion, unconditional love, and forgiveness. And if you like, you can focus on your heart center. Continuing to deepen the second cycle, connecting with the Galactic Center, downloading information to deepen and open our heart connection on all levels. And if you like, you can continue to gently place your awareness at the heart. Now we're moving to the third and final deepening cycle of the Arcturian Galactic Center winter solstice transmission. This is increasing our divine will or divine power. If you like, you can gently focus on four finger widths below your navel in your hara or lower dantian, also known as the belly center, center of divine will and power. Continuing to deepen the third cycle, focusing on connecting with the galactic center information of the Milky Way for divine power or divine will. And if you like, you can continue to focus four finger widths below your navel. Now we're channeling the Arcturian divine fire healing frequencies to integrate your system. That completes the Arcturian Galactic Center transmission on the winter solstice 2021. You can gently but firmly come back to your physical body now, moving your fingers and your toes, coming completely back to your physical body now. And when you feel comfortable, you can open your eyes, your fingers.
Greetings. I am SomRa An'Ryka, E.T. Walk-in, spiritual awakening teacher and facilitator, and sound channel. This channeled sound meditation is designed to assist you in your joyous new beginnings, transitions, and the creation of your intentions in this next phase of your life and evolution. The sounds and frequencies channeled through me and my instruments clear blocks in your consciousness and activate keys, codes, and abilities that you are now ready to express. This meditation can be used again and again to unlock new codes at any time. There will be 3 segments. The first is designed to help you relax and open your energy field. The second is clearing and releasing anything that stands in the way of your intentions manifesting. Also, keys and codes are being activated. And the third is integration and helping you anchor in the changes in your consciousness in alignment with your intentions, and therefore helping to manifest the changes in your outer world more quickly, easily, and joyously. And now we will begin. Sit or lie back in a comfortable position. Take a few deep breaths in and out. Feel your body relaxing with every breath. Now gently place your attention on your heart center. See that radiant golden sun there, the light of your own soul presence. Breathe into that space. Take a moment and reflect back over the past few weeks, months, year, or years. Acknowledge and honor what you've been through, what you felt, what you've let go of, what you've discovered and realized, how you've evolved, and what you've gained. Now take a deep breath. And let these things go now, handing them over to your divine soul presence and source. Now, open your heart, your mind, your being to the new possibilities awakening now within you as you move forward into your new beginnings. Now again, with your attention still on your heart center, ask this very sincere part of you, what would you like to experience more of in your life? What feeling states? More joy? More peace? More freedom? More love? More divine presence? Perhaps all of these and more. Choose one or two as you continue to breathe into your heart space. Now take a deep breath again. And let your intention go into the depths of your soul presence, allowing your divine soul presence to take it and work its way through your consciousness and ultimately into your reality. As you simply relax and breathe and allow the sounds to relax you, open you, release, integrate, and manifest. Kastaka lani ota sukustemane. Ketuna makis benanikita. La shikato lan mayetsa baniastana. Kados the pakitana yestubuta katiama the satiets it is haratishu patia sakitia. Just maticata plachi with a tasuta katiosa no surabariota. You sapaketana short at a yoha no somebody else. Yehiona Yawaki go dust the higher potato, that's was his petition, that's a son, yes, I need it, you or such a lighty, give Yota, take on, I got the little stove, was the Yota water, ha, will shut it all the time. Yo, Maria Psychopathy else, and I did or like getting a 780. Do stick at no way piece, I think I get a son, I get out of the show. You hona hina hot and hen, but I tell you to that hot say be or that you wing a day or yes, I play it at the yards, that's a man I gave you walk, ya honey, a chook, honey about it. To that, see, honey, whatever else I got to what I tell you. What? You wouldn't be so creative. What a bit of stuff. Take a deep breath. And let it go. Welcome to your joyous new beginnings.
Warm wishes and a happy winter solstice to all. May this special astrological phenomenon leave you with happiness in your heart. We wish you a very happy winter solstice. May your life be filled with love and positive energy to brighten all of your days. The winter solstice occurs when either of Earth's poles reach the maximum tilt away from the sun. This happens twice yearly, once in each hemisphere. For that hemisphere, the winter solstice is the day with the shortest period of daylight and longest night of the year. During the winter solstice, the northern hemisphere day lasts fewer than 12 hours, and the southern hemisphere day lasts more than 12 hours. During the winter solstice, the North Pole has a 24-hour night, and the South Pole has a 24-hour day. During this time of year, we celebrate endings and beginnings. Some believers associate the winter solstice with the birth of Jesus. Others consider the day to have been the birth of the sun. The winter solstice, in fact, signifies the end of darkness and the slow return to the days with more light. After this spiritual night, the number of daylight hours we see will grow longer. The symbolism associated with the winter solstice is darkness patiently waiting for light. The winter solstice can offer us a time to go within, seeking peaceful solitude. I am encouraged during this time to enjoy the stillness and this time of reflection. The winter solstice is the shortest day we experience all year. It is a time to practice patience knowing that the light will return, and spring always follows winter. In nature, we can witness how the animals go into hibernation during the darkest parts of the year. They wait patiently for the light to trickle back into their lives, just as the darkness symbolizes both physical and spiritual endings. The spiritual meaning of the light is new beginnings. We encourage you to use this time of year to look into your future and make plans as you are guided from your heart. The best way to embrace the spiritual energy of the winter solstice is to accept the light and the dark and cherish them both. They both will allow you to grow, just in different ways. We suggest that you use the time of the winter solstice to meditate, reflecting on the year gone by. Also making time to look ahead as the new solar cycle begins, embracing the opportunity for new beginnings. Consider rituals that will connect you to the sacredness of the solstice. Use candles, light your fireplace, or even build a bonfire. Consider journaling that which you want to release and then burning your pages. You can also let go of old pictures as well. By tossing them into a fire, you're allowing the light to take away your darkness, cleansing and purifying you as you connect to your own inner light. Consider taking some time to take a walk in nature, connecting to the elemental kingdom, and moving into gratitude. When so much of our days are spent in the dark, we have to find ways to thrive, no matter the light. A component of that spiritual meaning of the winter solstice is your inner light. However you choose to celebrate and honor the winter solstice, make it a sacred and a spiritual time. Honor the divinity that you are, and know that we are here to experience the cycles of life. We encourage you to use the energy of the solstice and this holiday season to be aware of how we express kindness to each other. We are encouraged to offer compassion and forgiveness to each other and fully open our hearts to each other without judgment. It is from this place within our hearts that we can be more loving or Christ-like and offer unconditional love for everyone and everything. Beloved ones, when you let your guard down, a smile will come to your face and you will experience your own amazing power of authenticity. Rejoice in the moments when you are guided from your hearts, and take note of the increased vibration you are carrying and offering to others. Celebrate that no matter what others are doing or saying, that you are neutral now to any chaos or negativity around you. Take note of how often you are given opportunities to positively affect the quantum field of reality, just by engaging in the simplest and the sweetest acts of kindness. May you come to know the happiness already within you. Open up, dearest ones, and let your light shine. We wish you love in a time when it is a conscious choice. Choose wisely and be the example yourself of what you want to see in others. Remember the power of your heart, your smile, your acts of kindness, and your awareness that life is always a choice. No one can take that away from you. So be conscious of the great being of light that you are. May you choose love for yourself and all others, transforming the world as you go. There has never been a more powerful time than now to be conscious of bringing your energy every day into your heart. Please enjoy our meditation as a gift, entering your sacred heart. May the joys and miracles of the winter solstice inspire you for the coming year. Have a blessed winter solstice. I am Lauire Reyon. This winter solstice, I have decided to share this meditation with all of you, called Entering Your Sacred Heart. The processes that are included come from the teachings of the Flower of Life. These processes have been instrumental in teaching me to return to living and creating from my heart I now choose to share them with others who are seeking to surrender the analytical process of the mind and return to living in the heart, where you can always find solution energy for every situation. Remember that love will always be the answer for every challenge and for every situation. You can only experience this when you are in your heart. Enjoy, beloved ones, and once again, happy blessed winter solstice to all. Entering your sacred heart. The sacred place of your heart is the source of creation. The heart is the key to everything. The heart is older than the body and the brain. There are many secrets inside of your heart for you to remember. There is a tiny space within the heart where creation takes place. The heart is a torus and exists within a toroidal field. The toroidal field represents the infinity sign, or loop, which is also representative of balancing the two halves of your brain. In the heart is a world without fear. There is a vibration within the heart that is the Om to the universe. As we connect with our sacred heart, we suggest a unity breath meditation. This meditation will connect you to your Divine Mother and your Divine Father, balancing the energies and connecting you to your personal sacred heart space. In this meditation, we suggest a grounding as we send our light deep into the heart of our Mother Earth, opening the soles of our feet and allowing our souls to connect to Mother Earth's soul. Sending our light into the earth and allowing Mother Gaia to send her love back up to you. Allowing this energy to flow freely through our systems, placing a ball of our Mother's love in our sacred heart. And now, opening our heart, our throat, and our crown chakra, connecting to the infinite wisdom of Father Son, sending our light up into the cosmos, connecting with our Creator. Feel the love of Creator as Spirit answers your call and floods you with the energy of your source. This is the place of infinite possibilities and all-encompassing love. Allow the energy and flow of love to fill you. And now place a ball representing Father, Son, source energy into your heart next to that ball of Mother Earth. Allow yourself to experience this energy now, running vertically in two directions as it flows into your being. This balanced energy that you are receiving from your mother and your father will now allow you to enter your sacred heart. This expanded and balanced love energy that you have created in your heart is where the highest creations take place. And now, allow your energy to expand out into the universe to connect with the infinite intelligence of all of creation, honoring the divinity within you. And now, ask that the energy of the cosmos returns to you magnified. And now, we're going to journey into the inner sanctum of your heart. There is a vortex there, and it will pull you into a tunnel, into the outer sacred space of your heart. Feel the vibration of your heart in concert with the divine, and know that this is the place that you want to create your life from. We We will now provide 2 exercises to assist you in entering your sacred heart. Allow your consciousness to center and to be within your brain, pineal and third eye area. And now send your consciousness out of the back of your head, entering your body between your shoulder blades, going directly into your heart chamber. Allow yourself to feel this arc of energy and practice navigating this several times, experiencing the energy of your consciousness moving from your mind through the arc between your shoulder blades and into your heart. And now, allow yourself to try a second modality for entering your sacred heart. Once again, center your consciousness in your brain, pineal, and third eye area. And now, allow yourself to take the elevator down from your brain into your heart and walk directly into your heart chamber. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open the elevator door and walk into your sacred heart chamber. Ask your Creator to let there be light within your heart. Within this chamber of the heart are your Akashic records and your intentions for coming to Earth in this incarnation. All of your personal information exists here. From here, you can remember that you are your best teacher and you know your own inner truth. The vibrational increase is magnified as you are centering now in your heart. And now we are going to ask you to go into an inner chamber of your heart. This inner sanctum of your heart to your most special and sacred place. Explore finding the opening now to the inner sanctum of your heart. Perhaps you will be led down a hallway. Perhaps you will be guided to open a door. Perhaps you will enter a temple. Or perhaps you will trust your guidance and you will just be seated and allow a vision to present itself to you. The inner sanctum, the still small space of your heart, is 0 point. The origin of creation is within you, and your heart contains the original instructions for your life. Go deeper now into the still small space of your heart, the Holy of Holies. This is your most sacred and special place that holds the highest vibration you can emanate and sustain as a physical being of light. Go into your center of consciousness now. Here you will find that all of the universe is available to you. Within the inner sanctum of your heart, you can access all of the wisdom of the quantum universe. And here, all time and no time exist simultaneously. As you practice these meditations and techniques, you will note that a vibrational increase will occur each time. Eventually, it will be easy to enter your sacred heart, and perhaps your heart will be a permanent place for your consciousness to reside. This opportunity will release the need for your brain or mind to try to be the controlling organ or force in your life. When you begin to consciously live within your heart, you will find that you are no longer participating in duality. You will live within the center of your being, and you will release polarity. You will begin to live in a pure vibration that transcends right or wrong, or judgment. Your thoughts and feelings will emanate from the sacred place of the heart, and you will create and manifest very quickly in third-dimensional reality. Our suggestions are to practice moving back and forth from the brain area to the heart every day, feeling the difference in vibration. And then practice moving from the sacred space of your heart into the inner sanctum of your heart. We suggest you consciously navigate from time to time back into your pineal and then drop down in the elevator or arc your consciousness back into the heart through your shoulder blades. Begin to sense and know when you are in your heart, and then begin tracking how much time each day are you living and creating from your sacred heart. Whatever you are dreaming in your sacred heart space becomes your reality. In retrieving and creating mastery in your life, we encourage you to work with automatic writing, and perhaps you will want to begin to record your intentions and feelings. Also, we suggest you experiment with keeping a daily journal of your thoughts and intentions. Access your mastery by asking yourself, from the sacred space of the heart, what are my special and unique gifts in this life? Who am I? Where am I from? And what am I here on earth to do? What have I chosen to do in this lifetime to create joy for myself? What can I choose in this lifetime that brings joy and harmony for others? How can I assist in creating unity consciousness in my own family? And how can I assist in creating unity consciousness in my community? How can I contribute to creating a peaceful world in which to live? How can I demonstrate what it is to be peaceful and balanced as a global citizen? We encourage you to explore living and creating from your sacred heart each and every day. It is an honor and a joy to have worked with you in this way. There is great love within your heart for each and every one of you. And now, as we move forward in time, embracing the increased vibration of the earth, the angels, the animals, and the dolphins ask me to ask you to remember and implement 4 evolutionary principles of cosmic law that apply to all beings. Number 1, embrace the human purpose, therefore examining your true life purpose and why you chose to incarnate in the evolutionary spiral at this time. Number 2, at the core of every being, all have divine essence, which is goodness and love. Number 3, free will is an absolute and universal right on this planet. And number 4, all of natural life and its existence is sacred. So be it, and so it is. Blessings and namaste. I am Lauire Reyon.
Hello everybody, I'm Auoroa. This is for Lauren Galley's beautiful Soul Shine Empowerment, Activating the Light for the Solstice of December 2021. Amazing that we have come so far in our journey. I'm Auoroa, I'm a galactic walk-in, and I come from a collective of light presences. So instead of saying that I come from a particular star system or a particular planet that I'm affiliated with, I come from a grouping of light beings that is like a giant light body. And I bring this up because we travel and are transmitted between the stellar network, which is like a very large thought structure that exists up there, out there, in the sky, that is a bridge of light between all of the stars of the stellar network. So what is light? Light is not only high energy particles or high energy waveforms as it is described here. Light is intelligence. Light is a type of food or a type of nourishment. It is a physicality of emanations, time, timelines, and possibilities and probabilities that come from the stars as emitters of reality. The stars are like artists working in an art studio, creating the possibility structures that we get to inhabit here. And our journey in terms of being embodied people is to be embodied and in experience, taking in light, ingesting it. If you hear things over there, it's because my dog is here playing with toys and playing the squeaky toys, and she is a light being too, and she likes to be a part of any video, so that's what's going on. We are taking in light throughout our journey, that it's the process of, first of all, becoming a material being. So congratulations to all of us that we have a physicality presence, that you have successfully gestated in a womb. You came as an unformed presence that was pure light or pure thought form. And through the coherence of your mind or your consciousness and your willpower and your partnership with a larger divine force in co-creation, you accreted light and solidified it into matter around and interpenetrating your light body. So congratulations, you have a material body, and the material body is not meant to be something that is burdensome or that you are here embedded in a purgatory, and I'm being facetious if you can't tell from my mind and my gestures here, as it is often presented in mythology and literature and philosophy. No, I really try to present to everyone that I'm speaking to the concept that being here in physicality is an opportunity and not a punishment, and that the material plane upon which we act and we experience is an amazing opportunity. It's where all of the vectors and forces and possibilities and probabilities of the intangible realm are manifested and can have their interplay. That is what is special about being here. It's the reason for and the purpose for being here. Like, why even bother solidifying this light that otherwise could move in a much faster way and have a lot more freedom and latitude? This matter is not heavy or ponderous. It is an opportunity in solidification and slowing down of light. So while we are here, our journey is to ingest a lot of light ideas, a lot of possibilities and probabilities to accrete more light around us, which means to accrete is to gather together. And as you gather together more light through your experiences and journey through life, not only of eating literal food, like nuts that grow on a tree, that tree had a conversation with the sun over the course of a year and grew those items that you then place inside of you, and that fuels your physicality body, but also and being in communion, direct communion with the sun and the stars, so that light and intelligence can come directly into you. It can come in through your eye of insight, which is connected to your pineal gland. It can come in through your apertures of your physical eyes. It can come in through the translucency of your skin. And as you ingest all of that light and accrete more light, spoiler alert, at a certain point on your journey, both individual and cultural planetary, you become emitters of light. You become stars. And that is, of course, an inevitability that you're moving into. So there's no rush and don't be in any sense of anxiety about missing the boat or going too slowly or anything like that. This planet and you as an individual, we've been bathed in transformative light for a very long time. And the light has been intensifying and the light has been accelerating again for a very long time. So I've been here as a walk-in for 20 years and it's been accelerating during that whole time. It definitely has accelerated a lot within the past 5 years and within the past 2.5 years or so. The amount of light and consciousness energy coming here, much greater, and let's say the force with which it comes, kind of like how much water is coming out of the garden hose, that forcefulness has greatly increased. And at the same time, there have been many inhibitory factors and confusions and chaotic factors that have also been at play in our reality. So even while the potential and food nourishment is increasing and our transformation and experience is quite inevitable, there are also the inhibitors and things that have been slowing down or draining off this energy. So it's an interesting dichotomous play. There's a lot about duality that we've been experiencing while submerged in time, space, and consciousness, like a fish is submerged in water. What I teach about, the concept that I present, and the reason why I'm here involved in physicality is to share this concept of the flying rainbow lasagna, which is literally a shape that is about moving beyond concepts of duality, moving beyond the constant tension of thing versus thing, and recognizing that these seemingly polar opposites are actually two surfaces of the same object, like they are two sides of the same coin, and that they involve the interplay between these two things. So for example, in your body, you have the intangible aspect of self that is your light body. It's made of pure intelligence. It's made of pure information. Light is information, just the same way that a fiber optic cable can carry information, like for your computer or your phone. Light is a carrier of information from this stellar network, from these stellar presences. And it comes into you as food and nourishment for the physicality body. It keeps your body going, keeps your metabolism going. It also comes into you in terms of propelling your consciousness through time, giving you the ideas and capacities to move through time and have experiences. And the moving through time and having experiences then allows you to, quote unquote, eat emotional energy. You eat, you learn, you become wiser and more coherent in your light body. So as you ingest more light, your physicality structure becomes less dense. And what that means is you're becoming a crystalline form. So the difference between matter that is just an amalgamation of randomly assembled molecules and matter that becomes a crystalline form is organization. Like there's coal or graphite, and then there's a diamond or a crystalline structure. And it's the same molecules, but in this way they are just amalgamated, and in this way with the diamond, they're formed on a very regular matrix or grid of regularity. There's intelligent presence that defines what it is. So too is it with our physicality structure, that initially the matter that we inhabit and experience is an amalgamation. It does not contain or transmit as much light energy as it does when we go through this transformative process of inner organization on both a somatic cellular level and molecular level, and also on a level of cognitive ability, perception, and your light body. And your light body is the energy field that surrounds and interpenetrates you. It's the thing that you actually came here with before you had a physicality, and it also is a stronger, long-lasting presence of coherence even when you no longer have a physicality. But I'm very big on the idea of, again, you're not stuck in some kind of purgatory and you don't have to escape your physical body in order to be free. I'm big on the idea of transformation of the physical body and reclaiming of this energy. The energy of matter, I put forth the idea of saying, is that it doesn't just come from your interaction when you were gestating in your mother's womb with all the food that your mother ate. It's not just like I took a piece of the food that she ate and another piece of the food that she ate and combined it all together, and that's what this body is made out of. I really see your physicality body as the quantum expression or translation of your pure consciousness of light into a denser physical matter, so that not just that you have somehow taken pieces of matter from this world around you and accumulated it, kind of stuck it together into physicality, but that you actually manifested the matter of your body, and that you walk around with it as a physicality presence, and you use it to manifest more reality around you, again, in divine partnership or co-creative miniature fractal interaction with that which is larger, that larger presence of mystery that has already created the supplies, the art supplies, and the art studio itself to be able to even give us the opportunity to be in experience here, along with the stars that are emanating everything that you are. Everything that you are is made of light and comes from stars. You are a star. You came from stars. And spoiler alert, you are becoming a star. And becoming a star doesn't just mean you as an individual. It means you as a facet of a gem, along with many other facets of your self-state, coming together as personality quotients or characteristics that then work together. This is what my Auoroa collective is like, and end up becoming a larger presence, just like your physicality presence here is made of many trillions of cells and individuated organs to make a larger organism, and society or community in the world is comprised of many multiple individuals. So too is the larger star that you become comprised of many individuals who then come together to create a larger body or a larger presence, a larger living thing. So big emphasis on what I'm sharing with you is that the stars are alive and self-sentient and conscious. What stars emanate in terms of light, tiny photons or radiations and particles, those emanations are also self-sentient. They're not just silly or stupid, particles bouncing around. They actually have a sense of self, a sense of meaning and purpose, their life purpose, their trajectory, where they are going, what they are doing, which in some cases means becoming a part of you. That light might be emanated from the star out my window, up in the sky. Our sun has emanated some intelligent light with life force energy in it, and it's entering into my eyes, and it's coming in through my retinas and stimulating my brain and my neurology. I'm eating light, and so are you. And that is a beautiful partnership with the sun itself. And I'm not just eating light in terms of I see and I perceive with my physical eyes, or even I feel infrared as the sun warms my skin. I'm also eating time. That we've been together in this video, moving together for about 12 minutes. We've been moving together synchronously through time. We've been eating bits of time that are possibilities and probabilities which are emanated from not only this sun, this star, but the entire stellar network. And the stellar network is itself, you could think of it as a grand scale brain, a grand scale neurology or thought structure, or a type of organic computer. And I never mean to make it sound simplistic, because computers here on Earth have limitations. Anything that is built with wires or microchips, it has limitations to it. And really what we are a part of when we become part of or recognize or remember ourselves as light beings, this network of light, it is so vast, it is so complex, and it can perform so many complex maneuvers or computations or manipulations through time and across dimensionality. It's almost more than can be conceived of or imagined by the smaller organic computers that we have in our skulls right now. But know that the larger processing power of that grand scale apparatus, maybe that's a good word, that we're is synchronous with, that we're emanated from and that we're part of, it works across multiple timelines, across multiple levels of reality, across multiple dimensions, across multiple realms of potentiality, and that in re-achieving the state of being a star, that we achieve a state of total personal responsibility and personal accountability, along with a greater viewpoint or perspective at being up above or quote-unquote outside of the submergence within time, space, and consciousness, that we are now fish submerged in a river of time. But when we re-achieve that pinnacle of existence, we are no longer submerged in time. We see all time as now all time at once. That's, again, more along the lines of what my collective Aurora experience is like. And I'm a waveform that travels as a thought structure between these different neurons. And the journey is in becoming one of the neurons itself, that we move from being ingesters of light to becoming emanators of light. And it's a beautiful reciprocal role reversal. And it's just also like being in an audience of a symphony, and the stars are all singing, and they all have their own unique song, and it all does add up to a symphony of life. And right now we are experiencers of, or the audience appreciators of, this symphony of life. And at a certain point, we become proficient musicians, we become emanators ourselves, and we learn to read the musical score, of course. We learn to have perfect pitch and hear all of the music that's going on. And then we learn to work in concert with all of these other consciousnesses and organisms to emit the music of life in this great symphony. So spoiler alert, we do end up on our journey becoming stars. So that is my understanding also of what the ongoing personal and planetary ascension is all about. Personally, increasing your light metabolism by achieving a greater organized state or crystallization, a metamorphosis, a transformation in your state, a state change, in the same way that water boils and achieves a state change by going from liquid to gas. Humans now are achieving a state change, and also the human collective, not just humans also, I told you my dog is here, all the organisms of the ecosystem, everything that is here in this planet or on this realm, is in the burgeoning process of going through this state change and transforming or metamorphosizing and becoming more light and less dense. And at the same time, the non-physical presence that we are in terms of pure consciousness or cognitive ability, perception, all the things that cannot be weighed on a scale, all of those things become more coherent. So coherent light, you become more coherent and vivid, like a laser. A laser is, I'm moving my hand now in coherent light waves, where all of the waves work together in concert, in synchronization, as opposed to regular light, which has all of this individuation. A regular light is like a flashlight beam that spreads outward and dissipates, but a laser light is a focused beam that stays together. It can travel from here to the moon, it can travel across vast distances of both time and space. So it stays together in terms of traveling across space, and it also stays together in terms of time. So your light body, your body of pure consciousness, pure potentials of time, timelines, and probabilities, as you achieve more coherence and it becomes more vivid, you become more vivid, it has more staying power. And so what you are doing in this experience is creating a less dense physicality realm, less dense physicality experience, and not more dense, but I would say more vivid and coherent light body experience. And all of this is part of increasing your light metabolism, becoming more intelligent on a cosmic level. You're increasing your light quotient and becoming more of a coherent thought, a part of this greater thought structure. So in terms of becoming a part of the greater thought structure, an analogy, the sun is like a neuron. Our planet or our realm is not even a full neuron of this larger stellar network, and our lives are so tiny, we would be considered like neurotransmitters or smaller subsets of a neuron. That's what our entire solar system would be considered. And all of the thought activity, all of the networking and sharing that we are doing in our personal lives, first of all, has meaning. Your life has profound meaning even while you are embedded within it, and sometimes decry the boringness or the mundanity or the regularity of it, or possibly suffer through the times of grief or hardship or pain, and also celebrate the times of joy and freedom. All of those aspects of your life have a meaning and a purpose, and they do end up in a culmination, like a whirling tornado that actually starts out at a very large base and whirls together into a pinnacle point, so the upside down of what a tornado looks like on Earth, but a giant whirling vortex that comes together into this peak experience, this culmination, that is what ascension is, a raising of your energy metabolism, not necessarily a form of escapism, not necessarily a sense of like flying away or getting out of body, and also not necessarily an abandonment of form, like death is an abandonment of the physical form, where your consciousness is separated, your physicality stays behind, and your non-physicality goes somewhere. This shape is all about the non-physicality and the physicality structure becoming blended together. Your inside, which would be considered your thoughts and your feelings and your intangible, your wishfulness, your creative abilities, your love, your emotions, everything that cannot be weighed on a scale, becomes seamlessly blended with everything that is an external manifestation that is known as materiality. Hard-edged objects, like here is a wall, other people, there's my dog, experiences in reality, whatever, driving around or walking around on your street outside of your front door. All of these aspects of reality become blended with the inner world. There's an artificial bifurcation that we've been encouraged to experience from our acculturation process, and this is a renewal of our consciousness that goes beyond that acculturalization process. And there's an amazing amount of freedom that comes from that. The recognition that you have a dream state inside of you and you are dreaming the dream state into an external manifested reality. The radical self-responsibility and accountability that is also part of that realization, and also the recognition of that greater thing, that greater organism or presence within which all of your own individuated creative expression occurs. And again, I would say that is the inventor of the art studio itself, the invention of paints and pigments, the creator of everything, the larger artist, like the stars that have emanated everything you are. Not only just that you have eaten light as your food and your food source, but also the literal atomic elements that your body is comprised of that came out of the explosive births and deaths of sun stars in other times and places, not the one that is here in our sky, but all of those elements that you're made from come from those other life experiences. And in the greater perspective of being removed from submergence in time, space, and consciousness and becoming getting back to that larger grand scale perspective, there's the most amazing realization or recognition of the interplay of light, recognizing that what in human terms, in human science right now would be called quantum entanglement. All light is you. All light presence, all light consciousness is you, is our you. Moving at different rates, meeting yourself and then forgetting yourself and meeting yourself again through time, bouncing off of yourself. Apologies for that slight interruption. Bouncing off of yourself and then reconvening into new forms. And even in terms of doing shadow work, the recognition that sometimes there are hurts or injuries that are made during this bouncing off process, and then the forgiveness and understanding of the interplay of all these different forces and why they occurred, and the letting go of a sense of trauma and emotional pain from the acknowledgement of the larger perspective in terms of moving forward into a state of pure potential. We're moving into a state of pure potential where your mind creates reality and manifests reality directly. And this is also, again, preparation for and a part of the chapter of the journey upon moving into the experience of being a star, which is a great artist, a great singer in the sky, an emanator of reality, a maker of planets, a maker of life forms. It is a releasing of the pains of the past, so that when you create from this moment moving forward, you create from a pristine level, a clear level, not simply returning the echoes of negativity of the past. So I'm sure that many of you have been doing a lot of the work of looking into your ancestral past, both in your present lineage state of your physicality, of your DNA, and also your soul lineage of other times and places and cultures that within which you have been embodied that have different racial characteristics, and doing the very worthy work of clearing ancestral trauma and clearing personal trauma, that these are all like reverberations. When a gong is struck, it creates loud reverberations, and that's what trauma is like. There are genocides and starvations and holocausts that have affected our DNA and our emanations up until this generation. Doing that shadow work, doing those clearing of trauma. The clearing of traumas, both personal and ancestral, is like preparing yourself or wiping your feet before you enter into a room that has a beautiful, pure potentiality. And that is what we are entering into in terms of our journey of consciousness, entering into the room of pure potential, which is a cosmic moment that we are converging upon, where we are going to be able to create reality directly with our minds, again in co-creative partnership with no time lag. And we've been doing a lot of reality creation with our minds up until this point, but largely from the sub or supraconscious, meaning higher self state, but also from the unconscious state. It's like being in a dream, recognizing that you are in a dream, feeling like you're in a lucid dream, but not yet being fully consciously in control of the experience of and the quality of energy in the interplay of that dream. So we're moving into individual and collective experience where we are much more aware and much more in control, in direct partnership of our dream. This is what science and new philosophy is calling quantum observership, the idea of taking the potentiality of pure waveforms and creating matter out of it through observership, or the idea of being a seed potential that of consciousness and of possibilities and probabilities that is then placed within the vibrating field, like the way that a seed is planted in a garden, and that then grows into some larger state of reality. This is my understanding of what many people talk about when there's a beautiful conversation ongoing now about a new earth, creating a new reality, bringing forward, it has many different names, and I choose to look at it in the most positive light, that we have been going through a lot of cleansing, shadow work, and birth pains over the past several years, and that it is valuable work, and that it does lead into this culminative moment of being able to be in a time of pure manifestation. And then the real question is, what are we manifesting? Manifesting a new level of reality that involves much more direct creatorship or direct authorship of your personal experience, and again returning to that concept of radical self-responsibility and radical self-accountability in recognizing the external is a manifestation of my internal, or of the collective internal, and therefore what is outside must be acknowledged, and if there's something that is out of balance or undesirable, then you must take responsibility for it. Just like me in making a painting, if there's a smudge or something that's out of place there, it's there because I smudged it. It's my job to take the eraser. It's my job to fix it. So these are the lessons and spiritual weightlifting program, the athletics that we're going through over these past several years in order to become prepared for this amazing culminative moment, and also the moment of coming into pure potential, which, I mean, it's known by many different names, like a singularity or a 0 point. Just understand that it's a cosmic moment. It is a smaller fractal of the experience of being a sun star that also is an emanator of realities. So we become synchronized with a larger symphony. We become in divine partnership as our dance movements, like waltzing along together with these larger partners. It becomes something that is very beautiful level of conscious creation. So I want to end on that extremely positive note and offer huge, abundant amounts of love and encouragement to everybody on their journey, in that you are certainly not alone, but like you are an individual, just like a person running a marathon or a bird in migration is an individual, and you are responsible for your own self-state and the movement of your own limbs to propel yourself on your journey. However, you do not travel alone. Birds fly together and migrate together, and marathon runners often run together, and it makes it easier to keep going. We as a collective of consciousness, and that includes humanity, but also many other organisms, are moving together, and that we must encourage each other to keep going on the marathon, and that you do eventually reach the goal, the tape. You break the tape at the end of the marathon, you do eventually get there, but that is not the end of your journey or the end of your experience. It's the culmination point of that chapter, and then from that convergence point, there's then an expansion outward of a completely new level of reality, of a redefined existence on a completely new footing, or with a different new level of foundation. So thank you so much for being with me and traveling with me on this journey. And I look forward to those of you who wish to enroll in my classes where I explore more of these ideas. That's part of my special offering that it's all available on Lauren's website. So thank you so much for being a part of those classes if you choose to enroll.
Soul Shine, activations and meditations for unity consciousness.
This is a calling to all children of the earth, people of the light. I call to the sacred rainbow, 7 colors, the full spectrum of light that we experience as a soul in this dimension. With light, with life, with love, did we come here. May we remember and recognize one another as luminous beings, radiant beings, now and forevermore. Clear the way for the rainbow warriors. Clear the way for the peaceful warriors. Lead the way, come the rainbow warriors. Pachayachachi gonna teach us another way. Clear the way, lead the way, rainbow warriors. Pachayachachi gonna teach us another way. Clear the way, lead the way, rainbow warriors. Rainbow warriors. Rainbow warriors. Llamando, rainbow warriors. Rainbow warriors. Cuatro medicinas. Rainbow warriors. This is a calling to all of my rainbow warriors. Rainbow warriors. This is a calling to all of my peaceful warriors. Beyond the gates of time, another version of yourself is awaiting your calling. Upon stone walls, this was already written. Please remember that portals are opening. Here and now, in this moment of no time, all the hearts of our ancestors rise. This is a calling to all of my solar warriors, warriors of the rainbow, rise and shed your heart's disguise. Rainbow warriors. Rainbow warriors. Rainbow warriors. Rainbow warriors. This is a calling to all of my peaceful warriors. Rainbow warriors. One people, one love, one medicine wheel. Rainbow warriors. All our existences on so many planes. I call to now. All our existences on so many planes. I call to now. Awaken now. All our existences on so many planes. I call to now. Awaken now. All our existences on so many planes. I call to now. Awaken now. Rainbow warriors. You. Rainbow warriors. One people, one love, medicine warriors. This is a calling to all of my rainbow warriors. Peaceful warriors, solar warriors, rainbow warriors. Rainbow warriors. Rainbow warriors. Rainbow warriors. I want to break this down now with a prayer for all sentient beings to awaken the bodhicitta, the awakened heart, the compassionate heart, the enlightened heart. May the precious bodhicitta arise where it has not yet arisen. And where it has already arisen, may it never diminish and only expand forevermore. Remember, all of these were rainbow people. You hold the key. Remember, all of these were rainbow people. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu. You
Soul Shine, activations and meditations for unity consciousness. Check out the special upgrade offer to own the meditations and activations and music videos in this program. You'll also have access to a bundle of mastery empowerment courses from our New Earth One teachers. This has been a presentation of New Earth One Network, your home for New Earth living. Access information, education, and videos on living from the heart in unity consciousness. Visit newearth1.com. New Earth One Network is a community-supported network. Purchases on this website not only support you, but your community, as the light that you raise in yourself indeed radiates out to the community. It also supports the teachers who bring this information. Plus, we give a portion of our proceeds to support children in the highlands of the Andes through the Pasquet organization. Proceeds from this network have built a greenhouse in the Highland Andes for a local school, offering a supply of healthy organic food for school lunches. And over the years, we've supported a young adult as she graduated from school and focused on her career in tourism. These proceeds have also helped us create sustainable businesses in Peru, such as this chicken farm, which helped create an income for a family in need. We thank you for your purchases at New Earth One Network. Together, we are New Earth. Soul Shine, activations and meditations for unity consciousness. Check out the special upgrade offer to own the meditations and activations and music videos in this program. You'll also have access to a bundle of mastery empowerment courses from our New Earth One teachers.